Hello everyone, and welcome back to Brick Country. Mason here. So today in this video, we're going to be adding a set to my collection and reviewing it that I've been wanting to get for quite some time. And it is really cool to finally have it on hand. So without further ado, let's get started. And that set is none other than the Ghostbusters HQ Firehouse Lego set. How cool is this? It is a massive box, and I am very, very excited to have this in the collection. So recently, Atlanta Brick Co. opened up their second location in Orlando, Florida, Orlando Brick Co. And to celebrate that, they did this online sale of their inventory, and one of the sets on sale was Ghostbusters HQ. And my dad was actually able to find this set even cheaper because not only was it on sale, but it's certified pre-owned, and there's some scuffs in the box. You can see there's a little bit of tape up there. So all the pieces are there. It's just been used before, been opened before. So that was really cool. He actually surprised me and my brother with this. So that was really awesome. And yeah, I can't believe it's on my table right now, and I'm very excited to get started. So without further ado, let's get started with the Ghostbusters Firehouse review. Ghostbusters HQ. Wow, what an amazing Lego set. You can see it's got some very unique box art with the caution stripes on either side. As well, they have a little thing displaying that it can be opened up, almost like a dollhouse, but it's like just so cool seeing that detail right there, because usually they don't put that on the front of these big sets anymore. And modern day, this would be in an all black box art in 18+. So I really like being able to see this old box art for the set. You can see we got all the minifigures in the bottom left corner. We have Stance, Spangler, Venkman, Zedmore, Dana, Tully, Janae, Zombie Driver, Library Ghost, Pink Ghost, Blue Ghost, and of course, Slimer. This is a really cool mold for Slimer, and this will be my first Slimer in the collection, so that's gonna be fun. Recently saw the movie for the first time. It was very good, and I was really excited to be able to build this set and uncover all the little Easter eggs already. But one thing I'm spotting right off the bat, I don't know how many other people know this, but the Firehouse writing right there, the numbers on either side are actually the set number of the Lego set. I thought that was really cool. I noticed that off the bat. That's probably like a well-known theme. I'm just now getting to it as I'm just now getting the set. But it's really cool already to be able to spot fun things like that. And I am so excited to get started building this set. Before we get started, real quick, let's take a look at the back of the box. You can see it's actually in a sideways profile. So if we flip the box this way, we are able to see some of the interior details. We have the cell, the power cell. I can't remember what this is called for the life of me, but you can see this is where they're putting in the trap to load it in. That's where they trap the ghosts. The We Got One scene with Janae at her desk. We have Slimer in the kitchen. One of the little lab areas, you can see Egon and Tully up top. Then there's several just other little interior shots and outside shots you can see, just to give tons of more added detail and evidence of the story. I really like how they included the fireman's pole that Stance was so fascinated with near the beginning of the movie. And this is just a really cool set, and I'm very excited to have it in the collection. And without further ado, let's take a look at the finished product. Wow, wow, wow. What an absolutely amazing build process and an amazing set. The sheer size of this is just so cool. You can see it sits on a 1.5 base plate, and it's actually got a small alleyway along the other side. You can see it actually has a full fire escape. I found that really cool and really fun to build. And this set is just so cool. There's great minifigures in the set. You can see right here, we got a lot of minifig storytelling on the outside. We have the zombie driver over here. Then Peter Venkman getting slimed by Slimer flying above. We have one of the traps on the ground that him and Egon are trying to wrestle him into. You see Egon or Spangler has the little device he was using to like detect the paranormal throughout the movie. And then we have Zedmore over here with another trap. And then Ray Stance is running away from the library ghosts. There's this bubbling detail in the sidewalk that I don't really know what its purpose is, but I like sticking the pink ghost on it because I think it just adds a nice pop of detail. Comment below if you know what this is supposed to represent, but I really like kind of putting the ghost like it's coming out of the ground. I think that just adds another level of detail, and it's fun to have Stance running away from it. A little higher, you can see we have this blue ghost as well as a pink ghost with these minifig pose pieces kind of coming off the side of the firehouse. And then at the top, we have Dana, but possessed version, as I know that technically she was on top of her penthouse in the film, but I put her on top of the firehouse because I think it looks pretty good. And the architecture of the building is very nice. I really like how they did this ornate corner details and lots of brick details by the window. That part was a little annoying and very repetitive, but I think the end result looks awesome. You can see along the bottom, there's some nice masonry bricks in the wall. And then there's also several like heaters and air conditioning units throughout the building. You can see in various spots. And then looking at the front, you can see we have the yellow caution things on either side of the door. We got the sirens on either side and some nice printed star elements. You see there's the tile where it's stickered and says Firehouse. It also has the set number on either side, as I was pointing out earlier. I really like that detail. And then obviously the Ghostbusters symbol hanging on a little sign above the door. Speaking of the doors, you can see there is a minifigure size door as well as an Ecto-1 size door. Pretty cool. I actually have the Ecto-1 that can pull into this, so I'll try that out later in this video to see if it actually fits. And I'll probably have the Ecto-1 maybe pulling out in Lego City or like right nearby. But I think I'm gonna keep all the Ghostbusters minifigures on the set as I just think they look so good with it. Now, as for accessing the interior, you might have noticed there's some hinges down here. And this one does somewhat come apart like a normal modular building, but there's also this almost dollhouse opening function. If you pop off the ladder bit here and just fold it down, there's two clips on this like air conditioning unit on the roof, and the whole thing just slides open beautifully like a dollhouse would. And I really think it's fun to look inside and see all the details this way. How cool is that? The Ghostbuster Firehouse has a full interior and it's just so cool. And in case you were wondering, there is a very sizable instruction booklet to build all this. So it took a while, but I think the end result just looks so cool. You can see right inside, here's that minifigure door I was telling you about, and here's the full garage bay for the Ecto-1. There's a fire alarm on the wall and several just like garage details, some cluttered boxes as they're moving in. And then you also got Janae at her desk right here. Nice potted plant on her desk. She got a nice old computer and a telephone over there, also a lamp. And there is another back desk over here. Some notes on the back wall and a radio and just some more cabinets back there. And I really like how this wall came together. There's some dark green and it transitions to the white, and I just think that looks really good. To the left, we have the Ghost containment chamber. I don't know the technical term for this. Someone in the comment section let me know. But you can open it up and put one of the traps in there. So I think that's really cool. You also got the green light and the red light on top. And as you close it up, you can see that it'll actually line up perfectly to where if I can get the camera in there, you can see the poles right here, and it's underneath the staircase right here. So you'd have to go back, just like in the movie, to access there. And I think that's a really nice detail. And then over to the right, you can see the 3 original Ghostbusters lockers over here. We have Egon Spengler's, then we have Ray Stantz, and Peter Venkman. I have the backpacks on their minifigures right now, but you can't actually fit all their backpacks in their lockers, so I think that is really cool. And the lockers just look really great along this wall. There's also a fireman's pole, which extends all the way to the 3rd floor, and you can just let a minifigure go, and whee, all the way down. Ray can ride his fireman's pole, and I just think that's a really fun detail that they didn't have to add, but I really appreciate that they did. What I mean by that is, of course, you need a fireman's pole in a Ghostbusters HQ, but they went the extra mile and made it usable, and I think that's just so cool. Moving on to the 2nd floor, you can see the staircase goes up here, and this module is actually removable, these 2 floors of the stairwell. You can see in here, we have a little kitchenette area. We have a fridge that can be open. There's some minifig details in there, like some food. Got a toaster and different experiments on their kitchen table. Then coming around here, you got a fireplace and then a Ghostbusters arcade machine. I think that's so fun. Then through this door, you have their bedroom. We got these nice yellow beds. And then beside that, we have some nice tiled floors, as well as a toilet, sink, and just a little bathroom. You see there's some actual slime oozing out of it, and you could put Slimer, it was really funny, on the box. It showed you could put them on the toilet and have slime just oozing everywhere, and I think that's just such a fun detail. Lastly, the third floor. This is where they mostly hang out and do their experiments from the looks of it. You can see we got a little lab corner over here. We even have Tully up here with his fun hat on. And you can see there's actually the computer where you can see the monster inside of him. I can't remember its actual term, but it was like the key master or one of those things. And you have the monster on the computer. And I think that's really cool that they included that sticker element so you could have that represented here. And then you got some nice darts on the wall. You can see someone actually miss. They've been keeping score right there. And there's a pool table. That was really fun to build. And I really like the technique. You can see someone just broke and the balls are going everywhere. And there's some pool sticks on the wall. Beside that, there is a nice laboratory over here. I don't remember this scene in the movie, so I didn't actually know like what it was referencing to, but I really like how there is a little science lab over here. Through this door, you can see there's a fire extinguisher on the wall, and it connects to the fireman's pole. So I quickly ran over to my Lego City and grabbed my Ecto-1. Now, I got this in a bulk haul, so it's missing a few pieces. You can see there's a dark gray instead of a light gray one there. I'm missing the flex tube that goes there, and 2 of the Ghostbusters and 1 of the backpacks, or no, 3 of the backpacks. So it's missing a good bit, but it's mostly complete. So I'm gonna be using this, and let's see if it actually fits. Carefully and expertly removing Zombie Driver and Peter Venkman, let's see if it fits. Slides right in there, and it goes to about here. You can see it hits a box in here. So you could display it like this, kind of charging out, which is probably what I'm gonna do. But I bet if you were to rearrange some of the interior stuff, you could slide it back to touching her desk, and it might fit, but I'm probably just gonna display it like this because I don't really wanna modify any of the interior, as this is just such a perfect set. When you wanna close it back up though, you just slide the doors close, pop them into the rooftop air vent, and pop the ladder right back up and connect it to the roof segment. How cool is that? Let's turn it around. And there we have the Ghostbusters HQ. There we go. We got Peter Venkman and Zombie Driver now reinstalled and kind of shrunk this scene to over in the corner. So we have Ecto-1 coming out, and I think that looks so cool having the Ecto-1 coming out of it. I think it looks so much better. And yeah, this is just such an awesome Lego set, and I'm very excited to have in the collection. Well, there you go. This has been my review of the Lego Ghostbusters HQ. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like and subscribe for more awesome Lego content, and comment below what your thoughts are on this amazing Lego set. This is probably one of my new favorite modular-esque buildings. I know it's technically not an official modular, but it's in that same realm of Lego themes. And also, please stay tuned for my upcoming video where I will be placing this and my recent video about the Friends Botanical Gardens set, rubrical model, done by Ben Bill's Lego, where I'll be placing both of those in my Lego City and maybe doing some rearranging, and I'm very excited to do that. If you want to see more awesome Lego content right now though, you can check it out on the end screen now. See you guys later. Farewell.